Now, this next conversation for me is everything. Embracing aromatherapy this Christmas. We've been joined by Annabelle Carly, and she's going to help us to get into this conversation. I love the way this place looks. Welcome to Breakfast Daily.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks
Now,
for having me.
I love scented candles. For me, it's a big deal. Aromatherapy is everything for me. When did you get into this? Why did you get into this in the first place?
Okay, so for me, it's about having control over my space. I didn't set out to go into this business.
Okay.
But during the COVID, being locked at home, I realized that they helped me a lot. I have been working from home and I spent so much time at home. But I found that people were struggling because they couldn't calibrate the atmosphere. They didn't have enough control over what they were experiencing in their own homes because they're usually away.
Exactly.
They haven't figured out, you know, that
how it would be like staying home all day
long,
all week,
all
month.
week, 2 weeks, and then a third week was added on. And so I was just having my, you know, me time in COVID, you know, lockdown. It's me time by force.
Oh, yeah.
But I was enjoying it. I looked over at my candle, and then I thought, okay, what is this saying to me? I didn't even figure that out until after the lockdown. A couple of friends came in and were like, we need this candle. Where do you get them? All of that. And so I started supplying them because I would get it from the lady that I usually purchase from. And before I knew it, I was retailing.
Okay.
And then I started practicing, experimenting at home as to how to make my own candles and curate my own scents.
Yeah.
And find local supplies. That was difficult, but after a couple of months, I did this in my kitchen.
Awesome.
And here I am today.
So you did all these yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, congratulations.
Wow.
Thank you.
But we are looking at aromatherapy. You know, I love everything fragrance. But what is aromatherapy?
Well, I would first of all say this. Let me issue this disclaimer.
Yeah.
I am not an aromatherapist.
Okay.
I am a candle maker.
Yeah, but you know what
But I
fragrances
got
do to people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to do the research and learn, you know, go out there and find information about what I'm about to go into.
Okay.
Because people are going to be using this in their homes for therapeutic benefits and all of that. I needed to know what I was doing. And so I can answer that question.
Let's go.
Based on what I've learned. So the other name for aromatherapy is essential oil therapy.
Okay.
So that basically explains what that big word is. It's when you use essential oils for therapeutic benefits. Yes, and essential oils then are plant-based extracts. So they are organic. They are 100% organic, at least it's supposed to be. Yes, and so that's what you have. And there's a difference between essential oils and fragrance oils, which are usually diluted, mixed with a bit of essential oil, or purely chemical, manufactured in a lab.
Yeah, but you know, in our part of the world, so when people come to your home and you have candles and you are doing this, they kind of see you in a certain light that, oh, you are bougie, you don't know what to do with your money, and you are spending so much on candles and, you know, oils and stuff like that. What are the benefits, you know, of this? Now, you mentioned what led you into candles and oils and stuff, you know, because you were just at home. I don't know if you'd want to share your experience with us. You were stuck at home. You were always lighting candles, you know, to create a certain kind of atmosphere. What did that do to you? You know, so if somebody's listening to you or watching you, probably they're also going through certain kind of difficulties, boredom, you know, not knowing what to do. What would these do for you?
So for me, again, I spend a lot of time at home, at my desk, from the bedroom to the living area to the kitchen, and the scents are, you know, are different in every room.
Yeah.
You come from the kitchen after your cold beer, a boom,
you know,
and then you're trying to close the door quickly,
so
it doesn't come into the living room. And so I have been using candles for a very long time. I try to have, you know, calibrate the whole space. I want to go through every room, doors open, and you know, not be experiencing different moods, because that affects you. Again, because I work a lot at home, I have to switch from when I'm cleaning, the scent that helps me clean, that energizes me to clean, to the scent that helps me work. And even to the scent that helps me relax after work. And then the scent that helps me sleep at night. So I got into it, I experimented. Of course, you would read. And the researchers, the blog, you know, articles would say this scent goes for this mood and that mood. But I found that it's not always true. Yes. And that's what I encourage people to do. Get an assortment. Find out what works for you. Because this is supposed to be therapeutic to you. Let's say the citrus scent is supposed to give you some sort of energy, but it might not work for someone else. Yes, for someone else, that's just a clean scent they would find in their space. And that rather makes them want to lay down. Yes. So I always say, figure out what works for you. And before you know it, you're blending scents.
But apart from even staying at home, you can also get candles in your office.
Of course. Of course. And what I'm finding these days with my clientele is that the men are getting into it.
Well, I know one here already.
The men are getting into it. And so you would find, you know, a man in his beautiful executive dark wood oak office, and he's burning, say, a plum or a dry gin scent. It does magic. And you know, when you see the office I've just described, you want to smell coffee.
Of course.
But perhaps he's trying to stay off coffee. Then he would burn a coffee-scented candle.
Just to put him in the mood.
Exactly. And I'm loving that. So the office, the home, when you go to the spa and you experience that atmosphere that made you relax, you can't come home to a blunt space. You would lose what you just paid for at the spa. So you need to carry it, you know, along with you in your car, everywhere.
Talk to us about how somebody who's completely uninitiated can get started, you know, in you know, making, using, enjoying candles, aromatherapy.
Before recent years, we would buy imported candles. Now people like myself are making candles locally. So it's not as expensive as it used to be. Moreover, over time, you find that a lot of these candles you buy in the shops don't actually throw scents when you light them. When you buy it, you do this, and it smells good, so you purchase it. But as soon as you light it, you're experiencing nothing. So I always encourage people, it's an investment. It's an investment into fixing your life, so to speak. If you need a mood in order to achieve a certain goal in life, create that mood and go for that goal. So I don't see why one shouldn't invest in this. Moreover, there are local ways to go about this. Start by the traditional ways of burning lemongrass leaf, burning a bay leaf, orange peels. Yes, and but do it safely.
Of course.
And after that, you would know when to graduate.
You know, so I always say that there are certain feelings that you have, you know, and candles, scented candles would do the magic for you instead of taking medicine. Because I have realized that when I'm very tired, you know, and I get home after a cold bath, instead of probably taking a painkiller to relax me, when I light candles, you know, maybe that is where the therapy comes in, you know. It really settles me down, puts you in a different mood. You realize that you are coming down because we have anti-stressors, we have all kinds of, you know, relaxants and other stuff like that.
I have my cinnamon candles, and then I have my sounds of nature. So I play my nature sounds, I light my candle, and
you don't need painkiller for this.
No, I say this, that, you know, when you go on YouTube and you see jazz playlist, you see that beside the saxophone, they put a candle.
Of course.
You wonder why I'm listening to a saxophonist. What is a candle doing there? It should tell you that it's what adds.
Of course.
Exactly, it's that combination.
So while your ears are working, your nose are working as well.
And even your sight. So when you go, you're having an intimate dinner. Trust me, the experience you will have with a candle is different from just the meal in front of you.
Of course.
Literally, well, the studies have said that your eyes dilate when there's a lit candle on the table. And I believe it because I experienced that even by myself.
Yeah.
Because then you go into that space where you're able to meditate and pray.
And sometimes you just don't need a bright light.
No.
You know, so you just want that kind of mood, you know, so your lights are off, you have your candle lights, you know, and then the scents that come out. Now, why I love candles, especially when I'm having massages at home, is because now you drive to the spa, you know, you have some kind of experience, you know. You finish the massage and you have to drive back home. So it spoils everything. So I would rather create a spa in my room, finish, say goodbye to my masseuse.
No, I would pray her before I lie down.
You know, and when you finish, go. You know, so don't wake me up, you know, that kind of feeling. So I mean, it's beautiful. So so when we talk about candles, we are not just talking about this light off, you know, so we have to go and fight.
I know, right? I mean, seriously.
And here's where I would want to chip this in. It's critical, it's crucial that you learn how to use candles. You don't just light it and leave it. Read the caution labels. Every good candle comes with one. Read the caution labels. Read further on the internet before you light it. Know where to keep it, what surfaces to keep it on, how to safely light them and put them off. All of the little bits that help you enjoy your candle and use it all.
Okay, Annabelle, talk to us about what we have on the set here and creating a Christmassy twist to the whole candle experience.
Oh,
you smell this one? Bubble gum.
No, you should smell this one.
Ooh.
Yeah, so which one is this?
So this is dry gin and amber. Yes. So you can see the notes we're mixing out in there. Yes. And so you experience it's a unisex scent. This is one of my favorites, one of the top sellers, because
I can see why it's a top seller.
Of course, it will be.
Yeah, it's really strong, but not you know, overpowering. It's not overwhelming. Yes, it's a beautiful one. And then some people like the fruity ones, like this, which is a strawberry.
Okay.
One thing about the fruity scents is that they help your craving.
This is very nice for
they help you curb the cravings.
Yeah.
So you're not always getting on
nibbling and munching on
getting in there
stuff.
to get nibbles.
This is
Yes, they
interesting.
help. Yeah.
You want to smell it again?
Yeah.
And why not?
Because people say, I don't want my room to smell too fruity, but trust me, if you want to curb your cravings, it's good to go for that. This is also one of the unisex scents. That's what I've been
burning.
Which one is this?
So this, they call it the designer scent. Yeah.
So where do we get some to buy?
So for now, we are online.
Okay.
Yes, on Facebook, on Instagram. Of course, you call, you WhatsApp, and then we make arrangements to deliver.
On Facebook, Instagram, as what?
As Alala Candles.
Alala
Candles.
Okay.
Yes.
Alala Candles.
Right.
So let me just chip this in.
Okay.
Why I love these simple amber bottles. The thing about amber bottles is that they hold the scents.
Okay.
Wow.
It's not overexposed to the sun or strong lighting. And so the essential oils would stay in. The compounds are not affected. So there's a difference when it comes in, there's a difference you experience when it comes in a glass like this.
And the clear one.
And the clear one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, these are little
I really didn't know that.
I like it.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Thank you.
It's fantastic. So people can come out to go to social media, Facebook, and Instagram.
Alala
Candles.
Yes,
okay. And go buy yourself something and do yourself some good treat this Christmas. Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Annabelle.
Thank you, Prima. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, Breakfast Daily is not over yet. There's more to come.